Humanity's unwavering pursuit of progress drives us forward, often at great cost. In the early 20s, we continued pushing the boundaries of camera technology, giving rise to Fujifilm's GFX 100, the second of its lineage. A symbol of a burgeoning global society's relentless thirst for perfection. This was Fujifilm's newest medium format mirrorless offering in 2023, and it was the ultimate Fuji camera. It combined the latest tech from the most modern cameras together in an absolute powerhouse. Fuji makes the most refined and modern feeling digital medium format cameras that I've ever used. They feel just like using any other mirrorless camera except with a giant sensor. I cannot get over how much I love the modern design of this camera. The top plate is angled in a very unique way, which gives this camera such a distinct look, and the EVF is removable like the previous model. The materials and textures of this camera complement the lines of the body to produce a fresh and modern feeling design. I would absolutely kill for an X-Pro style camera with an aggressively modern design like this. Fuji, I beg you to push this modern design even further and show us designs for cameras that we've never seen before. We don't always need to live in the past with our designs, and I think this camera shows what the future of Fujifilm can be. The image quality that you can get out of this camera was nothing short of top-notch. 100 megapixels is a pretty absurd amount of resolution to play with, and with it you can see just how incredibly sharp the GFX lenses are. Fuji also released a new film simulation with this camera, Rela Ace, which emulates their Rela film stock. I have to say that I think this might be my new favorite Fujifilm simulation. I've said it before, and I will keep saying it. Fuji has absolutely, hands down, the best looking images straight out of a camera of any camera manufacturer. Fight me. If you want color as good as what you get straight out of a Fuji camera with other brands, head over to gxace.com and pick up my Lightroom preset packs. Usually hand-holding high megapixel sensors is asking for motion blur, since there's so much being resolved. The 8-stop image stabilization in this camera is quite amazing. I tend to shoot a lot at night, so this is fantastic considering that the lenses for the GFX system are generally slower at around f2.8. The video features of this camera were quite compelling. It's capable of 8K 30 FPS with internal ProRes recording and RAW over HDMI. Fuji finally added with this camera in-camera D-squeeze for anamorphic, as well as a plethora of recording formats and aspect ratios. They also finally added a waveform monitor and vector scope in camera. This is such an interesting camera for cinema work. There's only one proper cinema camera with a larger sensor size than this, and that's the Alexa 65. The fact that this camera can be had for fractions of the cost and is capable of internal ProRes, external RAW, a robust log format, and integrated camera to cloud is insane. The amount of people who started using this camera for higher-end cinema work exploded after this camera's release in the early 20s. I think something interesting that Fuji could have done with this was to make an extension for the EVF to allow cinematographers to use it as an eyepiece and make it mountable anywhere on a camera rig. Somebody please make this. Fuji's GFX 100 II was a camera made for those who wanted the best image quality possible, serving as a reminder that our young civilization's relentless pursuit of excellence knew no bounds.
Die aktuelle Weltlage hat das Leben von Menschen und Maschinen gleichermaßen erschwert. Wie allgemein bekannt, folgten auf die weltweite Chipkrise der frühen 20er Jahre die wohl härtesten Herausforderungen der Menschheit. GX braucht eure Hilfe, um diese Videos weitermachen zu können. Durch die Unterstützung über Patreon wird GX weiterhin in der Lage sein, Konzernen zu trotzen und mehr Zeit für die Videos aufzubringen, die ihr alle so liebt. Patrons haben Zugriff auf exklusive Behind-the-Scenes-Inhalte, Livestreams, einen Underground-Discord-Server, dein Name in den Credits aller Videos, vierteljährliche Fotoprints und alle kommenden GX Lightroom Preset Packs. Vielen Dank für eure Aufmerksamkeit und Unterstützung. Bleibt sicher, Leute.